Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Tin and welcome back to another day of Last Day on Earth survival. Now today is a really special day because as you can see in our event calendar, if you scroll down here, you can see that the Bunker Bravo event is live. It actually just went live like an hour ago. And during this event what you can see is that zombies have their health cut in half and the damage done by M16s is increased by 25%. Now this is one of, if not the only times you want to be clearing your Bunker Bravo. It's just really because that without it you would be wasting too many guns and too many resources. But as a beginner we're only on level 91 and we do have a ton of guns, so we will head out to Bunker Bravo and try to clear it for the first time. We did not assemble any special mods. We have no mods for our M16s, nothing, but we do have a lot of guns. So what we're going to try to do is just clear it with what we have. I have a couple more guns if I need to run back and grab some, but for now I think this is all we can need. In addition, I've done like very little research on how Bunker Bravo really works. So it's going to be really exciting to see how we progress through it. I don't really know how the boss fights work, how to really do that, but I did watch a couple of YouTube tutorials and hopefully that'll be enough to get us through the entire bunker. But hey, one thing I do know is that we need to assemble our generator to activate the bunker. So as you can see, I put the blueprint down and if we press fill up, we do have everything available already in the base, which is really nice. It used up a lot of bolts, which if you watch the live streams, you would know that we need those for our delivery event, but hey, Bunker Bravo right now is better content. So without further ado, let's just carry this generator over to Bunker Bravo and we should be able to start it very soon. Alright everybody, so welcome to Bunker Bravo. When you first spawn in, for some reason you are met with these survivors and they'll overwhelm the soldiers. These soldiers, I guess, are just part of the plot. I didn't expect this to happen, but it looks like they did, so it's whatever. And it looks like they managed to fight off a bunch of the soldiers, but they need a generator. And once we find that generator, we can open the bunker together. So thankfully, we did build our generator. If you're coming to the bunker for the very first time, you definitely do want that generator. But what we're going to do is actually search these chests really quickly and see if we have anything up here. I'm not sure if these lockers save like they do in the other bunker, Bunker Bravo, but either way, we can just put our loot here for now, as long as we remember to take it out later. Alright, so we have organized everything from the crates into one single locker. So now we are ready to do the Bunker Bravo. I'm not really sure if I should do more research, but I think it would be more funny if I actually just went in completely blind. Well, not completely blind, but because I know how some of it works and how at least the first boss works anyways. But I know like the general way of doing this is just to blast your guns and whatever, go through the entire level. It's just kind of like Bunker Alpha, but you know, a lot harder. So without further ado, we're going to activate the terminal or the entrance by putting the thing down. And once we are inside of the bunker, it's actually the first time I'm ever going to be in here. So let's just see what's inside here. It looks like we're in a lobby area and I think this is where we receive all of the chests and whatnot, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And it looks like this door's stuck. There also is a bunch of stuff here that I'm not sure what it is about. It's like deactivate controls, turrets, ventilation clearance. Interesting. So it looks like there's a couple of things over here that you can assemble to maybe help you in the bunker. I'm not sure, but we definitely do not have any of the materials for that right now. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and start the second floor. Now, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to the third or fourth floor, but we'll see what happens. But it looks like there's no radiation here. And then in the terminal right here, it looks like there's an energy shortage. I'm not sure what this is, and I don't know what to do with all of these, but I know to start the bunker, we have to activate the terminal, which is right here. And just like that, we are in the actual thing now. So we're starting to get a little bit of radiation, but if that's fine, we'll just deal with these explosive zombies. And our guns are already starting to miss a lot, so that's bad. We definitely need to figure out how to get around that. We're also going to aggro these guys and start bringing them over here. Now there are screamers here and we're just going to try to get around these guys, but we have to take care of these guys before they start healing a lot more. And our guns are also missing a lot, so this is kind of bad. And now what we have to do is we need to run around these turrets. So I'm just going to go this way and I'm going to do it like that. And what can we do here though? This guy is constantly shooting at me, so that is a heavy turret, so we need to bring them back this way. That zombie will explode, and then this toxic darter will take care of him, just like that. And we're already through like almost a stack of bandages, so that's not good at all. But hey, we'll keep going, see what happens. So now what we're gonna do, I think, is run around this one, I think, like that. And then we open up the door, just like that. And then now we have to just run around him. There we go. We can kill this riot zombie. Looks like we can't because he has his shield up. So we'll deal with this screamer first. And this riot zombie is kind of getting too close, so I'm just gonna walk around him, see if he can get his shield to open back up. There we go, just like that. And then we'll just take care of him like this. Now, there looks like there is 2 big guys down there. And so I'm just gonna deal with this guy. It's a screamer and an exploder. So looks like they have the exploders from Bunker Alpha. That guy's gonna hit me a little bit. So, and I know you guys. Oh wow, that was really close. I know you can't kill those guys like how you can in Bunker Alpha hard mode, I believe, where it like you can kill them before they explode. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take care of the parasites that show up, and now we have to kind of get around them, but I don't know how we're gonna do that. We're gonna stock up on some more bandages. It looks like this riot zombie is gonna come towards us as well, so we're gonna take care of him. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around these turrets again, and we are past the turret area, but we're gonna go through this water, and I don't know where to go from here. Maybe through this room? No, we need to fix the system here, so I guess we just keep going down this way. We can come up through here. This is kind of nerve-wracking because I don't really know what's happening. There is a toxic spear right here, so I'm just gonna avoid his spit and then go around that way, and just like that we killed him. Okay, just like this. And then we need to get out of the way before the zombie kills us. We need a different M16, just like so. And then now we need to take this acid melter and then put him to sleep. Right now I'm just killing them because this is the only way, but I know that it's going to get harder because maybe there's going to be a different way to go after a while. But it's whatever. We'll figure that out eventually. And it looks like we're done with this area, but my guy is like starting to get radiation. Like his radiation meters start to fill up, so I'm not sure what that's about. We'll figure that out eventually. Hopefully we don't get it to full, because if we do, then that's probably going to be bad. Okay, we'll get rid of this acid melter. And then there's a bunch of people here. What's this about? We can take care of this exploder right here. There's this riot zombie, so I'm going to deal with him. Or maybe not, I guess. There's a juggernaut here. I've never seen this guy, but he's only taking 5 damage per M16 shot, which is kind of bad. And then the fetid corpse is right here, so I'm just gonna keep backing up until I kill him. So now I'm not exactly sure where to go or like what to do. I think this is as far as I went or like saw, but I guess we can get out of this and then kill the explosive zombie first and then get rid of the acid melter, I believe. Yeah, or the toxic spear, sorry, not the acid melter. I know the acid melter is the one that melts your armor. What we can do is we need to run around this toxic pit, and it looks like we are taking radiation damage now, which is bad, but I think that all that does is like really decrease the maximum amount of health you can have. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not great either. So I want to deal with this exploder first, if my guns would stop missing, and then we'll deal with this toxic spear first, and then we'll deal with this parasite, deal with this other toxic spear. Oh my god, wait. Okay, we were really close to dying there. So we need to get out of the way of this toxic spear. And we need to heal up. Our health is only at like a max of like maybe 110 now. But hey, the good news is we are at the final boss room for level 2. So that wasn't too bad. What we can do is we can hijack this thing. And without further ado, we are ready for the boss fight. I'm going to put that up. And then I will also put up a maybe this thing. I don't know if I want to have a fresh M16 or not, but I'll have a fresh M16. And I will have this to use to wall trick and stuff. So without further ado, I think we are ready. What we can do first is when we get in here, we want to deal with the riot zombies. We want to deal with the toxic spears. We basically just want to deal with these 3 things before we deal with the big guy, of course. My guy is getting really low, so I'm going to have to use a lot more of my med kits. I want to save a little bit of my bandages, of course, because we need to use them for later levels, but as you can see, the liquidator is here now, so we can release this one, and release this one. And what we can do is we can go ahead and shoot at this guy, and he will get stunned for a brief period of time. So what we can do is we can take him over here and wall trick him, I believe. And as you can see, we're doing 14 damage, which is pretty good. He's not hitting us at all, which is good. And this way it saves us some armor and saves us some guns as well, because we can use our katana. I don't know if he heals or not, but it doesn't look like he's healing, so which is good. So we can just continue to wall trick him like this. Okay, it looks like he's running over here to the last turkey. So what I can do is I can use my katana a little bit more, and I can use my katana instead of my M16. And when he's over here, while he's stunned, I can hit him regularly, but when he's active, I have to wall trick him like this. And wow, he almost did kill me. My radiation has gone up pretty high, so that's not good. So we need to deal with this guy as soon as possible, and then we need to figure out a way to get rid of our radiation. And with a couple more swings, he should be dead just like that. And as you can see, we have completely done the second floor of Bunker Bravo. We only ended up using like 3 or 4 guns, which is not bad at all, but now our radiation is really high, so I have to figure out a way to get rid of that. I guess it goes down a little bit if you eat food, which is good. And we also did level up, so I can get an Iron Miner perk, and we should be good to redeem the crate right here, send that up to the top, and we are ready to progress to the 3rd floor. But hey, before we go to the 3rd floor, I kind of want to see what's inside of the crate, because this is my first time doing it and I've never actually checked it out. And we did get anti-rad, which would be good for killing our radiation sickness, but it does look like it just went away, so we'll save it for maybe like the boss fight or something, which is coming up for the 3rd floor. But other than that, we did get a cog, which is going to help us build our acid bath, an air filter, which will also help, and then some gun oils, carbon composites, and factory parts. So would I say that this event is worth it? Maybe to an extent. It is a lot cheaper to clear because you have your damage buff as well as enemies being half health, but I still don't know if it's worth using your guns. Maybe it is because you get these like carbon composites and whatever, you get rare materials. But I mean, in the end, you can get these in different ways that are maybe cheaper. So I'm not sure if it's worth clearing Bunker Bravo. It's definitely not worth clearing if you don't have the event and if you're a beginner, but hey, we're here, might as well just finish clearing it, and we still have a lot of guns, which is good. So now coming up to the next floor, this is floor 3 now. We can't use any of these still, so I guess we can just activate security system again. And what we can do is we can sneak down here. I know we can just attack these guys, so what I'm gonna do is try to kill the stormtrooper really quickly. And this acid darter is gonna take a lot of my health away, which is not good. Yeah, this guy takes 40 health or something like that, which is kind of absurd. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to our last bit of bandages here, which is all that we're gonna have. And we're just gonna keep dealing with these guys in this big room because I saw that it was pretty easy to loop around these guys. Now continuing on, I'm not sure where exactly to go. We need to get around this waste, so that's not good. That'll definitely increase our radiation. We can get rid of that explosive zombie, and we can deal with this toxic spewer. I actually did get spat on, and he is gonna heal up a little more, and this toxic dart is about to kill me. So just like that, we dealt with both of those, but that is not good. It looks like we can open this place and we can't go anywhere there. So what we can do is, honestly, I think we can bring these guys to this wall maybe. I can shoot this toxic darter, and it looks like he's the only one that's going to aggro me right now. So we can, in between spits, we can shoot him like that, and then we can sneak up and grab the stormtrooper. And can we wall trick these guys? That is the question. I'm not sure if we can, but I'm just going to deal with these stormtroopers with regular guns, and we'll deal with this toxic spewer back here. What's really annoying though is that these toxic spewers, whenever they walk through their own spit, it kind of makes it so they heal themselves up, which is kind of annoying to me. But it's whatever. We will keep going though. And it looks like we do have radiation, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this anti-rad, and hopefully it'll get rid of my radiation. I'm not too sure. I don't think so. So what we have to do is, I think we're just on a pretty big time crunch now. We just need to get to the boss as soon as possible, because if we don't, we're going to be losing a lot of health. Now we have to go kill this riot zombie. We can finish him off, or we can get this explosive zombie first. Our gun is missing, so we're going to wait a second before killing him. But hey, for the sake of health, I'm just going to keep moving. I'll let him put his shield down eventually. Now, coming down here, I'm not sure what to do, but there is more explosive zombies, so I'm going to deal with these guys. It looks like nobody else aggroed me, which is pretty good. So we're just going to kill the slasher first, because I know the slasher is going to make us bleed, which will make us lose even more health. So it's good that we dealt with him by himself. So now we just have this acid melter. They're slowed in the water, which is really good. You can get away from them pretty easily when they're slowed. But we are running low on guns, so unfortunately today I don't think we will be clearing the 4th floor. But hey, that's fine. We did get 2 floors done, and it was pretty good content. But hey, without further ado, let's just keep moving. We need to kill these acid melters before they melt my armor. Our radiation has made it so we can only heal up to under 100 now, which is kind of bad. And there is a toxic spear here, so I'm just gonna run around him like this and deal with him a little bit like so. Okay, our health is down to 90 now, which is even worse. So eventually we're gonna have to use our what's it called, our med kits to heal, but for now I'll use food because I want to save a couple of bandages because they will come in handy during the boss fight, especially since we have less than 100 health now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. This guy's gonna crawl out of the vent, and we're just gonna do the same thing that we do with everybody else. We're just gonna shoot him while he spits in a different direction, and just like that, he's taken care of. So now we have to go here, and there is a patrol happening. I believe that's what it is, a patrol. We need to deal with these guys somehow though, without taking a lot of damage. Our health is almost down to 80 max, which is not good at all. So now I'm not sure if we'll even be able to fight the boss like this, to be honest, because, you know, we're already at half health, so I'm not sure how we're supposed to, you know, like fight him off. Maybe we can leave and re-enter the area before and wait for our radiation to go down. I think that is the move here. But this is going to be a little bit sketchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through here and I'm going to aggro this guy. And oh, okay. Okay, so I did just get killed by the heavy turrets. I don't know how to do this, man. Like, my health was already half gone, which is really bad. So lesson learned, we definitely need to move a lot faster to get rid of everybody else. But hey, that's no problem. I think we're just gonna hit a revive, and then afterwards we will go back to Bunker Bravo. All right, so we have completely revived ourselves. As you can see, our health is back to normal. And to be honest, I don't want to risk dying again because I will have to revive. So what we're gonna do, just to be safe, is we're gonna take our reanimator that we got from the event. I'm not sure which one it was. I think it was the Survivor's Path. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get on our chopper and we're gonna ride all the way back to Bunker Bravo. And once we're there, we're gonna pop our reanimator, and hopefully that will protect us from dying at least one time. If you've progressed through the Survivor's Path as much as I did, like you've cleared the north, you've already done the boat, or you've started on your boat, you should have that reanimator. So it definitely does come in handy. So if you're clearing lab or you're clearing Bunker Bravo, it's definitely worthwhile to use that so you don't accidentally die without reviving. But hey, it's whatever. Let's just go, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back down into the bunker, and we're just gonna go back to where we were originally. So I'm gonna use my reanimator, and as you can see, we have our little shield icon now, which means that we are protected from dying one time, which is good. We're gonna hit the 3rd floor, and we are going to try to get around these final turrets and fight the boss. So we are back inside of the bunker. I'm just gonna deal with these guys because I think they respawn now. Oh my god, that was really bad. That's already gonna contribute to our radiation. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run as fast as possible to where we originally were. I know these guys are gonna start crawling out of the vents again because they do respawn, I believe, every time you come back to the bunker. But that's fine. We've already cleared a majority of the zombies here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna finish them off like this. So now to get around this area, I'm not sure what I have to do. I believe I have to just run past the first turret. Okay, so you just have to kind of tank the damage here, which is going to be kind of annoying. But you need to aggro this guy over to you. So what we're going to do is just like that. We're going to aggro him over. And we're going to kill the screamer before we move on with the bunker. We're going to run across these turrets, and we're going to get to this sweet spot right here. And we're going to break the turret here so we can deal with these zombies in peace. Okay, so now after the turret is dealt with, what we're going to do is I'm going to take another M16. And I'm going to take this full set of armor here. I'm going to deal with this toxic spear. Just stick to this side because you did break the turret there. And just like that, we are at our 3rd floor boss level. I know what I have to do is basically just deal with zombies and then kind of chip his health down little by little. And we don't have any radiation damage right now, which is perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip a brand new set of armor. I did bring 2 SWAT sets just for this occasion. And without further ado, I think we're just going to hack the terminal and we are ready for the boss. I'm going to organize my inventory a little bit so I can use guns such that once one breaks, another one will pop straight into my hands, so that way I can have 2 slots of healing items. But hey, just like that, I think we are ready for the boss. So without further ado, I'm going in blind here, so it's gonna be a little bit hard. I just need to hide the pillars because he will screech and he will stun me a little bit. I need to kill these fetid corpses and whatever. So yeah, it looks like he's gonna scream, and I just need to camp back here, and I will move to a different area. And I need to deal with these riot zombies, but first I will kill the fetid corpse. Make sure not to get stunned, of course. And the fetid corpse will die, and he will release a bunch of this stuff. It looks like he will scream again, and then there is this toxic spear I need to deal with. So I am probably going to deal with all of these zombies before dealing any more damage to, what's his name, to Dr. Dread, or whatever his name is. So it looks like we only have 3 more riot zombies to deal with, and then after that we should be able to chip his health down a tiny bit more. He's going to scream one more time, so we're going to move around. We're going to keep chipping down at the riot zombies before we fight Dr. Dread, and we're just going to stay away from him. And whenever he's screaming, we're just going to hide behind the pillars to avoid getting stunned as much as possible. Now this last riot zombie needs to put his shield down, and just like that we can start dealing damage to him. And it looks like all of the zombies are dead, so what we can do is we can now start chipping away at Dr. Dread's damage. I think once he falls below 200, another guy will spawn. It's the slasher, of course. So we're going to hide behind this pillar. We're going to soak up some of the damage from the bleeding, but that is completely fine. We're just going to keep circling him. And I think now what we can do is we can just keep circling him and he will just die. We can just finish him off with our guns now. So the fight wasn't too hard, but we just had to definitely play our cards right and just be a little bit careful of definitely where our positioning was and keep our distance from Dr. Dread. But hey, just like that, we did our 3rd floor, which is a big feat. I definitely think that we will not be able to do the 4th floor because we don't have enough guns, but maybe one day in the future we will come and clear the 4th floor. But hey, be honest, for a level 92 player, we definitely did some serious work today clearing Bunker Bravo. But now, without further ado, let's just reap the rewards of our bunker. And in the 3rd one, as you can see, we do get some more advanced electrical components, as well as 4 cogs. So this should be more than enough to complete our acid bath, which is really good. So in the end, clearing Bunker Bravo was 100% worth it. We also do get car batteries, which I'm not entirely sure what are used for, and these high-tech components, which I will be using at the police department to unlock our 5th terminal. Yeah, that's right. We are clearing Bunker Bravo, and we don't even have all 5 terminals. So yeah, this was definitely a pretty big feat for us, and also a very big accomplishment. But hey, let's just come back up to the surface. Let's just grab whatever we can in terms of materials and loot we got from the lockers, and I think we will be ready to head home. As you can see, all of the loot we got from the 2nd and 3rd floor are right here. We got cogs, gun oils, factory parts, carbon composites, and a bunch of electrical components, and of course our air filters, which we still need to complete our acid bath, which is right now our main focus. Our boat we are also focused on, but right now for our boat, the only thing we're doing is delivery quests. Because once we finish our delivery quest and we get to deliveries level 10, it will be very, very easy to complete our boat. After that, all we need to do is just open them up. But to open up the crates we get from the deliveries, of course, we need our acid bath. So completing these and getting these 5 cogs especially is very, very, very important for us. These 5 cogs will definitely allow us to finish our acid bath very, very fast. But hey, that was pretty nice. We did get the Bunker Bravo event done. I feel pretty accomplished about that. And of course, we got a ton of levels towards our battle pass. We got a full set of SWAT armor back, which is really nice. But definitely, by far, that was the hardest thing I have ever done in Last Day on Earth survival here. So the fact that we actually did not only manage to beat level 2 but also level 3 with relative ease, that does feel pretty accomplishing, so I'm pretty happy about that. But hey, I'll just walk home, and when we're at home I will deposit all of the stuff into the acid bath and put the rest of the stuff back into my chests. But for now, we are definitely very poor on guns, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to Bunker Alpha. I'm gonna have to grenade trick more, I'm gonna have to Molotov trick more, and I'm definitely gonna have to start farming the northern locations for more strong alcohols again. But hey, we got Bunker Bravo done, and that's all that matters. Alright, so without further ado, I think that is all that I wanted to get done today. I just really wanted to clear Bunker Bravo when the event was going. This video was definitely one of the most action-packed videos that I've ever had because it just involved a lot of shooting. And it was really fun to blast your guns, but of course, grinding for those guns was not fun at all, and we're gonna have to go back and grind some more to replenish our supply. But as always, if you guys liked that video, please smash like, please smash subscribe, and of course comment down below what you guys would like to see me do in the upcoming episodes. But with that being said, that's really all I have for you guys today. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.